Well, yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Yesterday, I had friends come over visiting, and they wanted to see how I was. I got very emotional for me. Not because I hadn't seen them in a long time, but it was because there was, as silly as it sounds, background noise, too much of it, background noise, and it was a sensory overload which I have never experienced before in my life. It was the strangest thing. I was trying to speak, and the noise from everything else kept on stopping me speaking. This is not something excuse me. This is not something I'm used to, and I had a meltdown, and I was trying hard not to cry. I failed, and it was such a surprise having it happen that the whole, just having the TV on, a bit of background noise, was just so overwhelmingly too much. My friends understood, obviously, and we went through telling them how everything was, and it was all good. But it was a surprise. I noticed that when I was in the car with Freddie coming back from the hospital, that everything was moving so fast. Never had that before. Well, there you go. It's just the way it is. It will get better. And last night, oh boy, last night, what a joke. I got a sinus infection. That's the reason that I thought that it was just a cold when it obviously wasn't. So I went to the doctor's today, and the doctor was talking to me, being very nice, very polite. You're okay, you're going to get through this, and that kind of talk. Trying to be positive to me, but then she started talking to Ferdy in Dutch, and at the moment I struggle with him. So I just turned, having a zero bullshit nature, I just turned around and put my fat foot down. I just said, you're talking to me, you're talking English, I'm the one that needs to understand. And it brought it round, and she started talking to me, and it felt good exerting myself on something that concerns me, instead of just taking the back seat and letting everybody drive for me. Yeah, that was huge, and hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight now that I can breathe again, because I had the problem that when I lay down, I couldn't breathe again, and it's put me straight back into that position, straight back into the memory of what it was like when I had the stroke. I can remember it now. I can remember everything, and it really wasn't nice, and it freaked me out. But it's done, it's gone, let it go. There's nothing you can change about it. I had a moment of clarity which I didn't have. It was what if this is it? What if I never speak properly again? I what if I can't even write my name again? And what if all that has happened to me is how it stays? And it completely unnerved me, because knowing that the world is a very superficial place on some levels, they will see Ferdy as someone bent over with Parkinson's, and his freak of a partner with him. And I thought, what if that's all people will ever see from now on? I'm not gonna cry. And Ferdy brought me back down to earth, calmed me down. I know I'm gonna fight this. I know I'm getting better. I know it's a long journey. I mean, shit, I've got to take a test before I'm allowed to drive again. That's in 3 months' time. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be better. And the way I'm rambling more than wow. The way I described a friend when I said that my arm feels slow, in terms of he could equate to, was when you're out in the cold and you're playing with snowballs and in the snow, and your hands get that cold, it goes really thick and it gets really slow, and you can't move it as fast as you want to regardless. That's what my arm, and the left side of my body, that's what that feels like now. And he understood then. I'm still tripping. And the way I describe it, the way I picture it in my head is this. Imagine a big soundproof box and you're in it and you're shouting your head off to be heard, punching on the walls, running around like a Tasmanian devil, and all anyone sees is the box. They don't see you in it. All they see is stillness, quietness, and slow communication. When inside you're running around at high speed, everything is going at your no speed, but you're being geared down to only play at quarter speed. That's the way it feels like. Inside my head, it's as sharp as ever, but communicating to the outside world, not so much.